Hi guys. So on today, welcome back to my channel, guys. My name is Nisha at We Are Chosen Nation. So today I am going to make just a simple dish because we're on the Daniel fast. This is the time of year that we do the Daniel fast. And we got to get creative, guys, with the dishes that we make. So I am going to make today some curry tofu, and I'm going to put some beans, some butter beans in it, and some mushroom. And as you can see, guys, let me show you all the ingredients there that I am about to use. Ingredients right there. Like I have my scallion, I have different color peppers, guys, because I like for it to look colorful. So I have red, green, and yellow peppers, my onions, my scallion, and I also have some all-purpose seasoning. I have the Jamaican hot curry powder. I have a little salt, and those will be all the seasoning that I will be using to spice up this dish. Okay, so I am going to cook this delicious dish, and it's going to be served over brown rice. So guys, as I cut up my spices and cut up my vegetables and stuff to put on there, let me just cut them up, show you how I do this a little bit, and then I'm gonna come back and show you the products of how I mix all my ingredients, and stay tuned. The red pepper is all cut up. So guys, what I'm just doing right here now is just slicing up my vegetable that's gonna go in the curry tofu. Cut up my spices, and I showed you how I cut up my spices. So this is how I cut my spices, guys. Chicken. So I'll be back to show you when I'm combining all my ingredients and to show you how it looks when it's on the fire. Okay, so for right now, that's all my ingredients. I have the butter bean, the mushroom, I have a little salt, all-purpose seasoning, hot Jamaican curry powder, and all my little spices right there that I'm cutting up to make my dish delicious. And those will be everything that I will use. Plus, guys, I will also use this it's organic tofu extra firm. The reason why I got the extra firm, guys, is because when I have the regular one, it tends to fall apart real quickly, and it doesn't give me that solid, grip to make it, that I need in order for it to hold. So therefore, I get the extra firm. And what I'm going to do here with the extra firm, I'm going to open it. I'm going to pour the water off of it. And then I'm going to put it in a piece of paper towel so that it can suck the excess water out of it. I'm going to put it in the paper towel. I'm going to put it in the paper towel, guys, so it can suck up all the excess water from the tofu, right? And I'm going to come back and show you how I do the meal. Thank you. So guys, I am back again to show you how I prepare my tofu. And yes, I have the pure Western vegetable oil. All right, so that I'm going to use. Here is my tofu, guys. Like I said, I was gonna drain the water off the tofu. I was gonna cut them up in bite-sized cubes. I cut them up in cubes, and I put them on a piece of paper towel, and I sop the excess water out of the tofu, so that there's no excess water in it, and it's not too moist when I put it. So, and I did get the extra firm, like I told you, so that it wouldn't break apart when I'm trying to cut it up. Because if you ever cook tofu, guys, you know that if you get the regular tofu, when you're trying to cook it and you're trying to cut it up, it's breaking up into little pieces. So I don't like that. So therefore I got the extra firm one, so that when I cut it, it won't break apart in my hands. So this is what it looks like, guys. So here you go. That's the tofu. Just want to show you guys how it looked. Show you how the tofu look right there. It's dried in paper towel. I cut it up in little cube size. Just look like little chicken, like you know how you would cut up chicken breast if you're doing like stir fry. Yeah, so I cut it up like that just to make sure. And I dry them. And here I have my veggies and my spices all cut up in, in the way I want it to be cut, and the sizes that I want. So I have it all cut up. Over here, guys, I have my Dutch pot heating up, because I am going to put the vegetable oil in there and let the vegetable oil heat. And then after the vegetable oil heat, guys, I am going to put the tofu in the oil so that it can fry. Okay, bear with me one moment. Let me show you. I'm going to pour the oil in it. There you go. That so you can see me as I work. So here's the oil. Once again, we're standing by for this formal ceremony. It's called an engrossment ceremony. The speaker will actually sign the article. I think I use about 4 tablespoons of oil based on my gauges and my judgments. So about 4 tablespoons of oil in here.
This is essentially the last act of speaker policy of the Trump presidency, in the sense that he has 1 week left. The Senate will try him after he is gone.
That's that much oil, guys. And then I'm gonna let it get around the pot a little.
He asked for this, he deserved it, and this is the only way to have closure and justice as to hold him accountable for what he
So guys, I'm going to let that get warm or heated a little, and then I'm gonna take them cube by cube and put them in there just like you would fry chicken. You know how y'all fry chicken? How you cut up your chicken breast and you fry your chicken breast to make your stir fry or whatever. Yeah, so that's how it's gonna be done. But this is my chicken for 21 days. So I won't be eating chicken. I won't be eating any meat. I'm going to eat more plant-based fruits, vegetables, and a lot of plant-based products for this fast. So cleanse spiritually, mentally, physically, emotionally. It's a whole spiritual cleanse. This fast do for you. And when you're doing this fast, it's important, guys, that you pray daily and you worship daily. I find that relieves relieves the emotions or any stress or whatever. But it's you're supposed to, when you're fasting, you're supposed to pray daily. Um, 3 times a day for each meal. If you can pray for and read the scripture during each meal, do that. If you don't have the time, then find some kind of time, break time or whatever time you get, and just take a little time out and give God that time. Okay, and that's what we do on this fast. We give God back our time. We sacrifice ourselves. We give ourselves as our body as a living sacrifice to Him. So we purge our system. While we're purging our system, we're communing with God. We're worshiping with God. So now the oil is hot, guys, and I'm going to put these cubes.
Oh, it's a stunning moment. Donald Trump is there, well, he's in disarray right now. The country is disgusted about him. He's going to be carrying the double I for impeachment.
And you hear it when it's hot, it makes that sound. So, hot.
It's no longer, in my mind, going to be a part of a president because it becomes sort of an outlaw kind of figure. His Benedict Arnold, Jefferson Davis, Joe McCarthy, Lyndon LaRue, because of his lack of stability and the fact that he's the one thing he can't do unless he's fighting his correction. Allow other democracies.
And as you can see, guys, my cousin, who is an author, she's an awesome author. You can follow her on Instagram. She have merchandise, and it says "My skin is great." She was inspired by the Black movement to do this, and she also wrote a book about it. So, her name is Sophia Boswell, and she's on Instagram. So if you want to look her up, look up Sophia Boswell. She's my cousin. We, try to support each other. She has a t-shirt, "My skin is great." Mine is "We are chosen nation." And she also have a book out for kids. So if you have a kid and you're interested in kids' book, check her out. Okay, Sophia Boswell, and she's on Instagram. Okay, check her out. As they get brown a little, I'm going to turn them over so the other side can get brown, because I want it to be golden brown, so we turned it over so the other side can get brown. Alright guys, the heat is killing my arm, so I'm going to switch out this fork. Obviously it's too short, so I'm going to switch that out. I got the real cooking fork, guys. I got the real cooking fork right here. This, my hand will get burned. Also, guys, when you suck the excess water out of the tofu, it also allows it to not stick to your pot. So the excess water, so it doesn't stick to the bottom of the pot when you're trying to fry it. So that's one of the reasons why we, dry out the tofu with paper towel and suck the excess water out of it, so that it don't stick to the bottom of the pot while you're trying to fry it.
Well, I'm certified with Bill to make it official. An article of impeachment entitled Untitled Chapter. There you see it right there. So it's a done deal as far as the House of Representatives is concerned. That document now will be formally submitted to the U.S. Senate, where there will be a trial. It's unclear when the document will be sent to the House, and it's unclear when the Senate will then begin a trial. All right, so you heard I'm not allowed to try to get a question how long this trial might last. Good to hear her answer. But Jana, you covered Capitol Hill for a long time. It's a pretty dramatic moment, a signing ceremony like that, especially when it involves something that has never happened in American history before. President impeached for the second time.
It really is, and the speed with which the House did this. I mean, obviously the clock was working against them, the calendar was working against them when it comes to President Trump actually being the current president. From 1 week away from being replaced by the man who defeated him. But absolutely, as you said, this is history. This is a sad stain on the history of this country that a U.S. president is impeached not once but twice. And the fact that the vote that took place today had 10 people in the president's own party voting to impeach him are Adam Levy was doing some research confirming that this is the most members of the president's own party who have done that. So the president made history in that way too. Certainly busting norms in many, many ways. Most of the things that we've been talking about over the past few months, at least, even more, are norm busting that he will be remembered for in very, very negative ways. And he will be infamous in many ways in this revoke. And, that's not what Donald Trump wanted, but that's what he made for himself.
Abby, I want to get your thoughts as well as we watch what's going on. It's, as we all have been saying, one of those moments that we'll always remember, and it happens.
All right, guys. So as they all fried, and when I am finished, I will show you what the dish looks like. So you get the drift of what I'm doing here, right? So I fried it like brown. Let me show you guys how it looks now. I'll show you how it looks. Okay, guys. So here you go in the pot. I'm going to show you how they look just far. This is what I want them to look like. That's how I want them to look. So when I'm done frying all of them, I am going to put them back in the pot with the vegetables and the curry powder, and I'm going to cook it down for a little bit. So this is how it looks, guys. Golden brown. I want them to be golden brown. And right now they're a little golden brown. So I want them to be a little bit darker. So I'm going to let it cook for a little bit more. Fry a little bit more. And then I'll come back and then, yeah. So I'll come back, guys, and show you the finished product. Okay? Stay tuned. So as I am back again, guys, to show you how far I've gotten. As you can see, I've got all the tofu fried up in golden brown like I wanted them to be. Alright. And over here, as you can see in the pot now, I've got my vegetables and my scallion and stuff. I'm like frying them down a little bit. I'm gonna let those cook a little bit in the oil. It's the same vegetable oil that I used to fry the tofu. I didn't take anything out of there. I just put the vegetables right in the same oil, and I'm going to let them fry up a little bit. Okay, I just want them to get a little bit fried a little bit, and then I will add the tofu, and then I will add the beans and the mushrooms to it, and I'll show you.
Have you spoken, Dr. Cruz, any of your Senate colleagues, Republican Senate colleagues, about whether they would vote yes in favor of convicting the president?
So here is the tofu, here is the beans and the mushroom draining, guys. This is the beans and the mushroom being drained right now. So I'm draining it and drain off the excess water. And once my seasoning are a little bit fried up, then I will combine everything in the one pot and then put my spices and stuff on it. Okay? So, alright guys. Get back over there. This on the fire. So, I want you to see what I'm doing. I'm going to stir the vegetables up, guys.
I want to speak to you tonight about the troubling events of the past week. As I have said, the incursion of the U.S. Capitol struck at the very heart of our republic. It angered and appalled millions of Americans across the political spectrum. I want to be very clear. I unequivocally condemn the violence that we saw last week.
Alright guys, so the vegetables, they cook to how I like them to cook. So now I am going to add the tofu back into the pot. And I'm going to stir them up.
And uphold our nation's most sacred traditions of valor. Bob goes against everything I believe in and everything our movement said. No true supporter of mine would ever endorse political violence. No true supporter of mine would ever disrespect law enforcement or our great American flag. No true supporter of mine would ever threaten or harass a fellow American. If you do any of these things, you are not supporting our movement.
So I want to show you guys how colorful and pretty it looks right now. So here you go. Colorful and pretty with all the vegetables in there and the tofu mixed in together. Okay, yes, very colorful, very pretty. And now I am going to add the beans, the butter beans and the mushrooms.
There is never a justification for violence. No excuses, no objection. America is a nation of law. Those who engaged in the attacks last week will be brought to justice. Now I am asking everyone again, ever believe in our cause, to be thinking of ways to ease down, calm tempers, and help people know peace in our country. There has been reported by peaceful demonstrations of any plans in the coming days, both here in Washington and across the country. I have been briefed by the U.S. Secret Service on the potential threat. Every American deserves to have their voice heard.
It looks very good, guys. Looks very good. I can't wait to show you guys the finished product. But right now it looks really, really good and delicious. So now that I put all that stuff in there, all the ingredients combined together now, what I'm going to do now is that I'm going to add a little salt, maybe a teaspoon or so, not even a teaspoon, a half a teaspoon of salt, or just a little pinch of salt, not that much. I don't want it too salty. Just a pinch. And then I'm going to add the curry powder, the hot Jamaican curry powder, because I like it spicy, and I'm cooking curry chicken, but it's curry tofu. So I want it to taste like it's real curry chicken, like curry chicken tastes, if you know what I mean. So see?
These are tense and difficult times. The efforts to censor, cancel, and blacklist our fellow citizens are raw and they are dangerous. What is needed now is for us to listen.
And then I'm gonna add, guys, a little all-purpose seasoning, also Jamaican choice. You know, I'm the Jamaican girl, so I like my Jamaican products.
Rise above the rank and find common ground and shared purpose.
That's also just a little pinch. And I'm going to stir.
Defeating the pandemic, rebuilding the economy, protecting our national security, and upholding the rule of law. Today I am calling on all Americans to overcome the passions of the moment and join together as one American people.
Alright, so I got the wooden spoon out now. This is the chef's spoon right here.
Thank you, God bless you, and God bless America.
Very carefully scripted statement that the president read there from a teleprompter, John King. This is the kind
I'm going to put a little bit more curry powder because I like mine to look nice and curry-ish. So I'll put a little bit more curry powder in there. I'm going to stir it up.
About the fact that he becomes the first president in American history to be impeached twice.
Amen, and thank you. Strong word saying violence has no place. Stand down. If you support me, you are not representing me. You're attacking me.
A little too
Stop
late
it. Don't do it. Stand
for
down.
that.
We're one step on you go today.
Exactly. And then I'm going to tip a little bit of water.
Acting on his words went to the United States Capitol.
Just a little bit of water to gravy sake. A little bit.
Go call it. Go on camera. Tell your people to back down. Tell your people to stand up. Tell your people to go home. So this is a fabulous statement of the President of the United States, with things in here equivalent. But where was this 1 week ago? Where was this at the Charlottesville? When he said that, there were good people on both sides. Where was a strongly worded statement like this, leaving no ambiguity? He says in this statement, like all of you, I was shocked and deeply saddened by the calamity at the Capitol last week. No, he said nothing about it at the moment when people were begging him to stand down. Then he called them patriots, and he said he loved them. He's on the record. That's on camera in his statement. Those are his own words. So this is a very responsible statement by the President of the United States. It would have been nice to get it a week ago. It would have been nice to get it after Charlottesville. It would have been nice to get it at other moments.
Alright, so I'm just going to allow that to simmer down a little. Simmer down.
It's time to rise above the rancor and find common ground. He has often caused the
Okay, so I'll come back, guys. When I'm sharing out my dinner, I'll show you what my plate looks like.
Again, it is a very welcome statement.
Okay, guys, I am back. I'm back with the finished product. So I just want you to see what the meal turns out to be. It's delicious. Let me just tell you, it's delicious. And it looks very good. And I tasted it, it tastes delicious. Okay, so here is it, guys. Yay! Here you go, guys. Let's see the meal. The meal.
behind the scenes.
Look at
what's
that.
going on. Pamela, let me start with you.
Look
What
at
do you
that
think
meal.
right now about these dramatic
Look
developments that we're
at
witnessing?
that,
I'm witnessing that
guys.
they are exploding.
Looks
That's
delicious.
right. Today, the president became the
Very
only
good.
president in the United States.
So that is served over brown rice. So this curry tofu, brown rice, served over brown rice.
Everybody is angry at everybody inside for those that are remaining there because there was a feeling that there was lasting damage, and the president, for his part, believes is
Okay.
upset that no one is defending him. But here's the thing: well, even those who have defended the president fiercely all these times, just how alone he is in this fight.
There we go. Look at that, guys. Wow. Yes, guys, it is bravo. It is good. It's good, 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 good. And that is served over brown rice. Looking delicious. Delicious. Yes. Okay. That's it, guys. So if you want to show some more recipe of what I cook, like, subscribe, share with your friends, comment down below about this meal, and you know, let me know what other meal you would like to see in the future. So comment down below, like, subscribe, and share with your friends. It's a good way to cleanse your body also. So you can do this as a regular meal so that you can you know, lose weight and stuff. So yes, guys, that's it.